Hello and welcome to Growing in Grace. This is April Chapel, and today we will be exploring the scriptural solution for anxiety and fear. Let's look at 1 John 4:18, which says that perfect love casts out all fear. What is perfect love? Is that our love for each other? Is that our love for God? Well, no, because we are finite human beings and our love is conditional and imperfect. But God's love for us is unconditional and it is perfect. So that's what perfect love is. It's God's love for us. There is research that supports this scripture as truth. It says that if you will focus on the God of love for 12 minutes a day for 30 days, that reduces the fear circuitry in the brain. The part of the brain that goes into fight or flight is the amygdala. And when we are anxious and fearful, that part of the brain is overactive. So after 30 days of focusing on the God of love, that fear circuitry calms down. This only works if you focus on the God of love. If your God is an angry God or a distant God or a vengeful God, you will not get the same benefits to the brain. We have to focus on God's love for that amygdala to calm down. Now, what works for you to experience God's love? Not just know it, but actually feel it. Well, consider it. Would it be while you're in church listening to the sermon? Would it be while you are worshiping through worship music alone in your home or in your car? How about nature? Do you feel God's love when you're, observing the ocean while you're at the beach, or you're, standing and looking up at the stars at night, and you just are aware of God's majesty and His love for you? How about maybe wearing a cross? Would focusing on the sacrifice of Jesus cause you to feel loved by Him? If you wear a cross around your neck or on your wrist, maybe that would be what would work for you. I would like to give you a YouTube link to a video that talks about the Father's love of God. And if you connect with those scriptures, that may be about 4 minutes that you can use to fill up your 12 minutes a day. And then you can fill it in with other things, other activities that cause you to feel God's love. If you're not sure what makes you feel God's love, I'd encourage you to assess your love language if you don't already know it. Love languages are theorized by Gary Chapman to be the way that we give and receive love. And I believe that God speaks to us in our love language. So let's say that you take the test online. It's free. It's 5lovelanguages.com, the numeral 5, not the word. Let's say you take the test and you realize that your primary love language is words of affirmation. Then I would suggest that perhaps reading scriptures about God's love would really help you to experience His love. Find what works for you. Try this for 30 days. Let's see how your anxiety is then. God bless.